Hey guys, how you doing? Good morning to y'all. I'm coming live from our place where we live. So I just kind of wanted to give you a real quick update, kind of without Amy being here and stuff. I wish she was. She could be here with me to do this. But I kind of just want to give you an update of why we decided to do the channel we did was because we wanted people to hop on board with us to go on this journey so we could all lose weight together. So this is basically a family channel. This is a family on people who want to diet, who want to lose weight, who want to get healthy, who want to take care of themselves, and who wants to eat right. Now look, some of the recipes that I make do have some alternate stuff in it that may not be good for you, but let me express this. In small amounts, it won't affect your diet. Small amounts. Now, as I go through and do these, I'm going to show you different stuff that we can do for a diet plan that makes it simple for us. It makes it so we can lose weight, but you have to exercise. Let me make that very clear. You have to exercise. Um, you know, I've done a lot of bad things in my life with eating incorrectly and not healthy, and with having bad habits. Like I used to be a smoker, and I've done all these things, but I've made all these life changes to better myself for my long term, and that's to have time to spend with my significant other, Amy, and my kids. We got a lot of kids. So they're all out. They've been raised. They're doing their own thing now. But I'd still like to be around for them. A little about me that most of you don't know is that one, I really don't drink anymore. I used to drink a lot when I was in the restaurant business and I was a chef, and I did my deal there. So I really don't drink a lot now. I don't smoke anymore. Now I'm trying to nip my weight in the butt to get rid of my weight. For you smokers out there, I have a phenomenal way for you to quit smoking, and it comes along with the diet plan. Now, as most of you know, as a smoker, you're always used to having the cigarette in your hand or in your mouth at all times. What I've learned to do is whenever I get the urge to have a cigarette or want a cigarette, what I do is I go after a carrot and I make a carrot stick. And that carrot stick is what I end up putting in my mouth, which stops me from having that urge. Another way that you can do it to quit smoking is you also can, every time you get the urge to want a cigarette, go for a walk. Yes, a walk. Kind of get your mind off of it, and just no matter how hard you want that cigarette, and I know because the first week is your hardest week to get off. So let me tell you, it's not an easy fate. And trust me, I know I'm a smoker of 30 years. I've been smoking for 30 years. I started at a very young age, and I nipped that in the butt after my kids were all over me. My wife was all over me. You got to quit smoking. You got to get healthy. You have to do what's right. And let me tell you, it is not easy quitting smoking. I feel for you. But there's some things you can do that you can alter your smoking and being addicted to it to also making yourself more healthy. So, and I still get urges now. If I get an urge where I need to have a cigarette, I'll do the stairs. If I get an urge where I need to have a cigarette, I go for a walk. I always try to find something to keep myself busy all the time. Now, you're probably wondering, what do I do while Amy's working? Well, normally what I do while Amy's working is I do the part of taking care of the house. Yeah. So what? I clean, I vacuum, I clean the kitchen, I do dishes, I cook dinner, I cook lunch, I make breakfast, I do the role that would normally be on whoever wasn't working at the time, whether it be Amy or me. But I don't mind it because, it's just a job that has to be done in the household. And I've always been kind of a little bit of a clean freak. So for me, it's not a big deal to do this. The quitting smoking part, though, let me tell you, that was really, really hard, and I'm still getting urges now. I haven't been a non-smoker for a long time, just recently, but I just want to tell you guys, look, to make those changes in your life, you can do this too. It's all up here. It's all mental, you know. I just got to the point where it's like, look, I want to get healthy. I want to do this. We plan on taking some cruises. We plan on going to Disney. I want to go back to Universal because last time I was at Universal, unfortunately, I was not able to ride any of the Harry Potter rides. Why? Because I was too big. And there's a few rides at Disney I couldn't do because I was too big. And I don't want to miss out on that stuff because, when I went to Universal and I went to Hogwarts, my whole point of going there was to ride the ride. Now, we are Star Wars fans, we are Harry Potter fans, we're Disney fans, just since, well, you probably already see it behind me, so you'll know. But yeah, I wanted to ride those rides, and when I got told I couldn't ride those rides, now let me tell you a little story behind this. Wow, we went to Universal. We took our daughters with there's a family vacation. I stood in line at Hogwarts for 3 hours to ride the ride. To get to the end, get ready to get on the ride. The one guy says, "Sir, please come here. We need you to sit in this chair and pull the support down to hold you in place." So I went and sat, and I couldn't get the support down because I was too big. I just stood there that long to find out I couldn't ride the ride, and was pretty devastated. I may not have let my kids know, and I may not have let my wife know, but I was pretty devastated because it's something I look forward to. It's something I paid to go there and do. There was some other rides I could ride and stuff, but still, I cruises. When we go on a cruise, I don't want to have to worry about, is there enough room in the bathroom for me to go to the bathroom, if you know what I'm saying. I don't want to have to worry about, is the dining room chairs there going to be wide enough for me to sit in? Those are the things that people don't realize. So in this journey of wellness that me and Amy are taking, and trust me, I am going to accomplish this. It's unfortunate that gym isn't open because if that gym was open, I'd be at the gym 3 times a day. And I never really used to be this weight. This had happened over the past, well, I got in a real bad car accident. And after the car accident is when I kind of just went downhill. Before the car accident, I was in the gym 3 times a day. Yes, 3 times a day. Working out all the time, and taking care of myself, doing the walks. And back then, I was smoking cigarettes too, which wasn't good for me. But I did cut back, but I didn't quit. And at that time, I was drinking also. So, you make life decisions, and a lot of us, we make some bad decisions, and we understand we make some bad decisions. Now, do I drink a beer every once in a while? Every once in a while, I have a beer. If I'm watching a college game, I will have one beer. One. I never overexert one because the calorie base in some of the craft beers that you get is so high that I used to be able to sit and drink about 12, 20-ounce glasses of beer per sitting. So imagine that at $8 a glass, how much I could drink. And I quit drinking, what, 2 years, 2.5 years ago? Well, about 2 years ago. It was about 2 years ago I quit drinking. I mean, just completely cut out drinking where I'd have a beer once in a while for a special occasion. Once in a while, I'll have a martini at the house because I just got this flavoring where I just like to have a martini. Trust me, I love vodka too. So, but you got to learn to limit yourself on what you're doing. And, having diabetes and being a smoker, and I've got all these things that were against me that now I'm trying to change. So, look, if you're a smoker or you're overweight, unhealthy, you're depressed like me, and you're unhappy with who you are, you can change this. So come to our channel, hit the subscribe button, and change with us. We're a family here. There's no judging here. Everybody wants the same thing. We want to be healthy. We want to lose the weight. And I'm one of those, man, because let me tell you, I am going to prove my doctor wrong because I'm going to go in there with the video and I'm going to videotape me being weighed so you guys actually see what my weight is. So you know that I'm not trying to just talk and not do the walk. So don't just sit there, get fit because that's what it's about. Get healthy, eat healthy, be healthy. And by all that coming together in one, you're going to be happy and you're going to be happy with yourself. So tomorrow morning when you wake up, look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself, I want to make the change. I want to be a better person. And the only person can do that is me. So at that point, guys, I don't want to waste a lot of your time, take up a lot of your time. I just wanted to just give you a little shout out, kind of tell you what I go through. And, when I talk to you about this stuff, this is from my heart. This is not just a show. And, I work hard at this. So look, if you guys want to take that journey with us, hit that subscribe button or even just hit the like button. And hey, if you have any comments or anything you'd like to ask me about certain foods or anything, ask me. I'll be glad to chat with you and glad to help you out through this journey with us. Because hey, we can do this as a team. At that point, I'm Justin, and this is Amy and Justin's Journey to Wellness. Don't just sit, get fit. And I'll talk to you guys later. You guys have a great one. See you.